What's up, my people? Vote for Labour. Vote for Labour. Vote for Labour. Vote for Labour. Andrew's a young man. He can depend on to take us. Andrew alone. Jamaica. Labour Party. Vote for Labour. Vote for Labour. Vote for Labour. Vote for Labour. Andrew's a young man. Him you can depend on to take us home and give us the victory. Jamaica. Labour Party. Hey guys, what's up? How you guys keeping on? Hope everything is okay with you guys. Happy Sunday, guys. Sorry, happy Sunday, guys. How are you guys doing? Happy to have you guys another time on my live. Welcome, welcome. Remember, as you come in, remember to like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. We're on our way. We're on our way. You understand what I mean? To many subscribers. Guys, we are on our way to 10,000 subscribers. 10,000 subscribers. Can you imagine? You guys have been doing very, very well. And I want to say to you, thank you, each and everybody that subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thank you for being a part of Jamaica 87 channel. Thank you guys. I appreciate you. Yeah? Yeah, man. Big up on yourself. Big up on yourself. Remember to like up your live, guys, as you come. Like and share. Like and share, like and share, like and share. Happy Sunday. Good night, good morning, good afternoon. Wherever you're watching from, guys. Wherever time zone you're in. You know what I mean? I wish you nothing but the best. Nothing but the best, guys. Nothing but the best. Happy to have you guys here another time. Guys, more if you do a live yesterday what? Bye. We don't know, guys. We don't know, but I'm busy. I'm busy. Sometimes more if you do a live, you know. And by the time they start the live, they start sleep. Because I will be tired. You know what I mean? So I'm not stay with me, guys. Stay with me. Stay with me, man. Free. Work. Work. Just a prayer to God saying, just bless me. Bless me tremendously. That me not have to work so hard to rock a wages. Yeah? Believe you me. So how you guys doing? Good day, guys. Sonia, big up yourself. Big up yourself. How to enjoy the debate last night? How to enjoy the debate last night? How was the debate last night? Sorry, guys. You guys enjoyed the debate last night? Um, I I I do enjoy a part of it, not all of it. You know what I mean? Um, I think the Jamaica Labour Party um debaters could have done more. You know what I mean? Because the government have done so much in this country. You know what I mean? So I didn't expect better from the Jamaica Labour Party um, debaters. Pernell Charles Jr. I don't know what happened to him, but he came and he performed in the open closing remarks. He performed there, but in the debate, he never show up at all. He never show up in the debate, but he show up at the end. That closing remarks that he gave, it was refreshing. You know what I mean? Very, very refreshing. Um, the worst debate at the night, in the night, it was Damian Crawford was the worst. Raymond Price was the second worst. And the best debater, sorry, the best debater was young Matthew Samuda. Young Matthew Samuda take home the debate last night, and he saved the Jamaica Labour Party in the debate. Yeah, man, he saved the Jamaica Labour Party in the debate. You know what I mean? Yeah, he saved them. Yeah, man. Big up on yourself, guys. Big up on yourself. He saved the Jamaica Labour Party in the debate. Guys, remember, as you come, remember, if you're new, welcome. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Like up the live, guys. Share the live. You know what I mean? As I was saying, Matthew Samuda, young Matthew Samuda, show that he had leadership um, qualities inside of him. You know what I mean? And he answered the question on time, within time, and he threw punches where he's supposed to. You know, Camilla Johnson Smith, you know, she was okay. Some of the time she go over time, and the the best person on the PMP was Sophia Bing. You know, she was the best over there, but she couldn't stop the 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 Jamaica Labour Party in winning the debate. You know what I mean? So it was okay. The person that was asking question from throwing out question from the social media platform, I think that person need to be careful the question she asks, because she asks one question more than two times. Those minutes could use um, and dealt with some other question like crime and violence. I was so disappointed, you know, because if we are dealing with social issues, the first thing we should have dealt with is healthcare, security. You know what I mean? Those two topics should be um, at the forefront. But I can see why. I can see why they don't mention crime. You know what I mean? And violence in others in the debate. They mention the healthcare, because you know that the PNP have it out there to say that Jamaica, the Jamaica Labour Party is bad on health. You understand? But it is not true. It is not true. The Jamaica Labour Party did more for healthcare than any other party. You know what I mean? Than any other party. You know? The Jamaica Labour Party did more for healthcare than any other political party in the history of Jamaica. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. In the history of Jamaica. So, guys, the debate was okay. You know, it was okay. Send me the group. The the Jamaica Labour Party. Sorry, guys. The Jamaica Labour Party was the better debaters last time. Get down to the meat of the matter. You know what I mean? We have a couple more days leave for election. You know what I mean? And we're not here to fight with anybody. We just come on here to give the accurate information about our country and what the Jamaica Labour Party have done. You understand what I mean? To get the third term. Listen to me, people. It's action over hype. It's action over hype. The truth against the lies. You understand what I mean? Guys, please look to your left hand on top of your screen. You see the thumbs up button. Just click on that thumbs up button for me. Like and share and subscribe. Tina, what's up? Everton, blessings. Clark, blessings. Guys, the Jamaica Labour Party have um made the case in asking for the third term. And when I assess the Jamaica Labour Party and their offer that they gave to us to judge them by for them to get a third term, I give them a pass easily. Easily. Sorry, guys. I gave them a pass easily. Because when I started to um, tick the box, you know what I mean? They surpassed my expectation, what a government should do. You understand what I mean? You see, for as a government, you see, if you're taking care of the poor, the needy, you know what I mean, the elders, the children, you know what I mean? You're giving the people water, roads, you know what I mean? You pass for me. You pass for me. You see, as long as you hold your ministers accountable, you understand what I mean? You you pass for me. You understand? And that is why I am saying the Jamaica Labour Party, led by the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Lunes, you understand, must get the third term. Have you noticed that anybody on the government side who involve or the name call up in any form of corruption, even if they prove they prove not guilty or, or are guilty, whatever, as long as the name call and any form of corruption, you know what I mean? Andrew Michael Wallace take a stand and remove them from the cabinet. In the PNP days, we never have this. We never have this, may I tell you. PJ himself was caught in a massive corruption, the sale waiver scandal, and him come back to this prime minister. You know what I mean? In the Portia Simpson Miller, Kirk Spencer went to jail with his entire family. You know what I mean? And other persons got caught up in the corruption also. Philip Paulwell and all of those people, and they're still in government today. They are in opposition today, running to become government. You understand? That is the difference between the Jamaica Labour Party and the PNP criminal organization. We as a country, you know, um, to have a government like this one, led by the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Lunes. We have never seen a government that work hard, you understand, and have the people interest at heart like this government, led by the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Lunes. Listen to me, it easily to prove, it easily to prove. You understand what I mean? All right. Tell me which other government have ever run this country and slash GCT. None. A matter of fact, some of the time they come in government and they increase GCT on the people. You understand what I mean? But this government, this prime minister have come in and they slash GCT from 15% to from 16% to 15%. The prime minister recognized that they have to do something more to help out the people of Jamaica because the people of Jamaica have been overtaxed for years. So they have to do something for the people of Jamaica. You understand? So the government slashed the GCT from 15%. And they decide not to add any taxes when they present their budget presentation. And the government have present 9 consecutive budget presentation without implementing no new taxes. Yeah. Um, with 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 not implementing no new taxes, the government have managed to pay down on our debt. Um, um, buy buses with our own monies, um, fixing roads, hospitals, health centers, police stations, and all of these things. The government implement no new taxes, and this government have able to bring down our debt to GDP from 145% in 2016 to 68% in 2025. It is the lowest it have ever been in our country, and it's because of good physical management when it comes on to our economy. You understand what I mean? This government have been very disciplined when it comes on to bringing down our debt. We heard Mark Golding, the British citizen slave master Swampy, say that the government must stop paying down on the debt and give the Jamaican people the money. You understand what I mean? Reckless and I can't I don't know how to describe it, but it's very reckless of the PMP to suggest that the government must stop paying for our debt and give the people the money. You see sorry guys. You see the handout mentality that we is within the PMP Risers criminal organization. Um, it need to get rid of and get rid of immediately. Immediately, they need to get rid of it. Um, in the debate last night, the PMP is saying that they're going to tax the Jamaican people. And listen to me, they are coming with it if they form government. It's not if, much, or maybe, because they have promised a lot of goodies in their missing festo, and they want to bring out those promises, even though it is not good for the country. You understand what I mean? And that is the reason why the prime minister have been saying make sure when you're on the political arena, you promise something that can work. Because if you're promising something that cannot work, you know what I mean? It's going to jeopardize our economy and our country. You understand? You can't promise people that cow going to jump over the moon, and you know say the cow can't jump over the moon. And that is what the PMP criminal organization is promising. You understand what I mean? Listen to me. We have $6 billion in the NRI. You understand what I mean? The highest it has ever been under this administration. You understand what I mean? Led by the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Willis. I want to draw your attention to something. Look in the PMP missing festo. How much money you see inside there that they want to give away? Huh? How much $1 billion that they want to give away? You understand what I mean? That is not good. That is not good for a country like Jamaica. Jamaica is not rich. Jamaica not live off of oil. Jamaica not live off of gold. Eh? Jamaica don't have no diamond. Sorry, guys. Jamaica don't have no diamond mine. Eh? Guyana can write off student loan, can give nurses the right salary that they want, the public sector workers the right salary that they want. Because Guyana is in the top 7 richest country in the world because of their high reserve. You understand what I mean? We can't do as them. And for the PMP criminal organization to put in their manifestos that they're going to give this and they're going to give this 1 billion and they're going to give that 1 billion and they're going to give that 1 billion, it's ridiculous. DG, blessed, Sinclair, blessed. Huh? It's ridiculous. You understand what I mean? It's ridiculous. And we must be careful because our country is at a point right now where we cannot turn back. And when you're a PMP or you're a JLP, we must admit the fact. You understand what I mean? That Jamaica is at a place where we cannot turn back the gain that we have managed to gain. You understand what I mean? We have come too far to turn back now. I heard Mark Golding saying in an interview that whenever the Jamaica Labour Party have started, they're not going to continue it. You understand what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I quote, at the end of the day, the people did not vote in them to continue on the policies of the Jamaica Labour Party. And that is Jamaican problem. That is Jamaican problem over the years because So government change, they come and they start their own thing. They don't continue on anything. You understand what I mean? But with the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Willis, for his credit, you understand what I mean? He continued on some of the policies of the previous government. You understand? Which is the right thing to do. We cannot go over and start over and start over and start over. The country would not reach nowhere if we continue on that trend. You understand what I mean? So we want to give Andrew Michael Owens, the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Owens, his credit. You understand? To continue some of those policies of the previous government. You understand what I mean? Because that's how we country go grow. That's how we country go grow. You understand what I mean? And you know, another thing another thing that we should consider, you understand, when we go to the ballot, is the crime and violence. You understand? Murder. You understand? That is down 44%. I have been saying this on many occasions on my program that no well-thinking nation going to vote out a government that is keeping them safe. No well-thinking nation, I repeat, going to vote out a government that is keeping them safe. When it comes down to crime and violence in our society, man, Jamaica did gone to the dog. I'm telling you, Jamaica did gone to the dog. You understand what I mean? And listen to me. Andrew Michael Holness is the only prime minister in Jamaica we have ever seen that hold the bull by its hand and dealt with it once and for all. And it is not just now Andrew want to tackle crime. Remember when the Tivoli in Kurjan was going on, the Prime Minister went to Andrew Michael Willis at the time, went to the opposition and tell them that, listen, let us come together. Since as we have these criminals on the run, these gangs on the run, you know, and these things are taking place in the country. Just come together and get rid of these gangs and these criminals out of the country. The PMP, Peter Bunting, said no, they're not going to join hands with any government to fight crime in Jamaica. You understand what I mean? Um, Peter Bunting went on a platform Rooster, big up yourself. Um, big up yourself, Charlie. The Peter Bunting went on a platform and said that his government, that guys, remember please to subscribe, like and share, subscribe, like and share, and like up a live, guys. Went on a platform, said that his government have done everything they can. You understand what I mean? Bacon, be up yourself. Everything that they can. He said him as the security minister did everything he can, right? And he come to one conclusion, that Jamaica need divine intervention. Yes, I'm not saying Jamaica at the time or whatever time don't need divine intervention. But at the end of the day, you know what I mean? You have to take responsibility for your action. You understand? God help those who help themselves. You understand what I mean? So he did little and nothing for us when it comes down to crime and violence in our society. Peter Bunting gave us over to the hands of the criminals. Peter Bunting gave us over to the hands of the criminals when he stated that he done everything and he can do nothing more. You understand what I mean? Can't do nothing more. But this administration, led by the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Wallace, is the best prime minister in Jamaica right now in fighting crime and violence and other things, Scott. While the PMP was bringing the government to court to implementing the state of emergency, right? Because you see, when the PNP was calling for the crime plan, I understand why no, Andrew could not reveal the crime plan to the PNP, because at the time they were building the security force, rebuilding the security force by investing in the security force like never before. Why? What I mean by building? They were sorry. First thing, the condition that the security force is working in, it have to change. So the government went and built over 8 brand new police stations across the island. They repair over 250 police stations across the island and digitize them out too. You understand what I mean? On top of that, the government investing in 1,800 vehicles for the security force. The government buy 9 boats for the security force. The government bought 5 helicopters for the security force. They buy vests and all of these things that the security force need so they can perform their job properly. You understand what I mean? Because when you give them a proper environment to work, they feel comfortable to do their job. The government went on a massive recruitment drive. This is when the PNP is criticizing the government, and they tell the government, say, we need the crime plan, we need the crime plan. And when in the process of developing the security force, the government were implementing the state of emergency in some areas like Flankers and Norwood and some other hotspots in the country. A matter of fact, when the government was upgrading the security force, people from Flankers, St. James, Norwood, some people have to run leave the house because of how bad the crime and violence was down there. And the government implement the state of emergency. The PNP bring the government to court. Bring the government to court because the government implement the state of emergency to keep people alive, safe. So while the government were building the security force, they go on a massive recruitment drive because the JDF at the time, in 2017, 18, 16, you understand what I mean, was 4,000. And this government go on a massive recruitment drive and move the JDF from 4,000 to 8,500 now. They moved the JCF from 7,000, right, to actually full capacity 15,000 right now. You understand what I mean? We retrain our policemen and women. You understand what I mean? This government is the only government, right, that the police men and women get so much promotions. The government raise the pay and make sure that these men and women in the security force are comfortable. Under the PNP criminal organization, we have people leaving the security force by the hundreds. Under this administration, led by the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Wallace, nobody wants to leave the security force again because they are working much comfortable than then. They are working way more comfortable. When you ask the commanders on the ground, they are telling you that their team are motivated and they want to come to work to work. As a matter of fact, I heard the commissioner of police said that people who left the security force is begging him to come back because they thought that the grass was greener over the other side. So they left. But the way this government have built the security force, People want to left other countries and come back to serve in the security force. The government digitize out the security force by drones and all of these things to help them to police the entire country. You understand what I mean? So this government was doing the right thing when the opposition was criticizing. This government was doing the right thing to protect us Jamaicans. And today we have seen where the investment of work out for all of us. Jamaica murder rate, right, slashed by 44%. Something that we have never seen in 35 years. Last year, this time, we have over 700 murder, going to 800 murder in the country. Today, we are seeing less than 500, 400 and odd murder. And that is still high. No well-thinking nation going to vote out a government that is keeping them safe. And for that alone, the Jamaican people should continue with the Jamaica Labour Party and the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Wallace. They should continue with this government. Jamaicans today are feeling safer than ever before. Exactly, Heinz. You understand what I mean? We need to go out, and we need to go out early and cast our ballot. What time is it? 1 p.m. By 1 p.m., the Jamaica Labour Party must have 700,000 votes, right, in the ballot box by 1 p.m. We must go out early, and cast our ballot. So that is one reason that we should vote in the Jamaica Labour Party back into office. The Student Loan Bureau, the government have managed to remove guarantor from the Student Loan Bureau. That our local, youngsters, can have it more easier to go to the Student Loan Bureau to borrow money to send themselves to university or college. Yeah? Yeah, man. The government remove it. The government are paying anybody that want to go to Hart to learn a skill. You get $75,000 per month to pay a taxi fare and to buy lunch. And when you graduate with a level 4 certificate, you get $50,000. If you're a ward of the state, you get $75,000. And if you're on path, if you graduate with a level 4 certificate, you get $75,000. And if you graduate with a plan to start your own business with a level 4 certificate, you get up to $350,000 to help you buy equipment to start your own business. You understand what I mean? Young people have never had these opportunities. Previous government never gave us these opportunities. But it's happening now under the leadership of the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Wallace. And for that, they deserve another term. Andrew Michael Wallace recognized that we have some poor people in this country. Very, very poor. And these people are living in a deplorable condition and in need to help. The Prime Minister create a social housing program. And sometimes when I watch the Prime Minister give over these houses, tears come to my eyes. Because I never know that people live in Jamaica in those conditions. I never know. Some conditions that some people live in. I never know people live like that in my own country. So the Prime Minister created this social housing program and said to the 63 members of parliament, you guys look for the poorest set of people inside your constituencies. Some who can turn duck off a nest, look for them and refer them to the social housing program. This is not a PMP or JLP thing. I've seen where many PMP have received houses, many JLPs, many Jamaicans, whether they are PMP or JLP, receive these houses. And these are concrete houses. Depends on how big your family is. This Prime Minister built 3-bedroom and 2-bedroom with kitchen and bathroom and dining. And for that, this government deserves a third term. The Prime Minister also recognized that we have some elders who is 75 and over. And some of them never work a day in their life. And some of them fall on hard times. They have kids, but the kids are not taking care of them. Is the plain truth. They have family, but the family them not paying them any mind. And Andrew recognized that he have to do something for these people. Because the government have made the medication available for them to get them free. It doesn't matter what sickness you have, even if you have cancer, you can get medication for your cancer free from this government. But when you take your medication, what are you going to eat after? Andrew Michael Wallace recognized that. He go ahead and he create a pension scheme for these elders. He create a pension scheme. And when he create a pension scheme, these people can apply and get money every month to buy some food or something, to have it to eat. Little better than none. Little is much when God is in it. GJW Construction, our healthcare system, without a doubt, is one of the best in the region. Do you know that we have many countries, many people from other countries coming to Jamaica to seek healthcare? Right now, we have some of our major hospitals refurbishing. Thank you, Heinz. Refurbishing. You understand? And when this government finish with these 3 hospitals, right? Jamaicans and Jamaica are going to benefit tremendously from these hospitals that are building. This government care about the healthcare system. Rome never built in a one day, You see, if the PMP then was taking care of our hospitals, we would have and taking care of our infrastructures, Jamaica would be a far way now, You understand what I mean? Jamaica would be a far way now if the PMP was taking care of the hospitals, the police stations. You understand? Just just keep them up. Remember, when this administration went into these hospitals, it was just AC issue. And when sorry guys, when they go to fix the AC issue, they find out that the hospital almost collapsed and every patient in there and workers. So they have to strip the hospital right to the ground and rebuild the hospitals them. And to give the government credit, they are doing a tremendous job when it comes on to healthcare. Just hold on a little bit longer, man. These hospitals, when they are finished, going to be the best thing that ever happened to our society. Frank, big up yourself. Just let us have some patience. Why are we quickly want to bring down our country? Hmm? And even though you are cursing our country, healthcare system, people are still leaving from other countries to Jamaica to seek healthcare. And as I said, it's going to get better. It is getting better under this government, led by the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Lunis. Tufton, Dr. Christopher Tufton is doing a tremendous job. Dr. Christopher Tufton have repaired over 200 health centers across the island and upgrade these health centers. Go around and ask these nurses within these health centers if they are not better off today than 10 years ago. The government is extending the health centers times that they should stay open. This government are making sure that doctors are at these health centers. The government have second chance smile for free. If you're missing tooth out of your mouth, you can go to any of these health centers, ask about the second chance smile, and they will bill you a denture. The government have this amputated leg thing or hand. If you lose any, you can get an amputated hand or leg free of cost. Something that never happened before. Cancer treatment. The government are giving anybody that have, I don't remember these three cancer, but I think prostate is one and two other more. You can get medication for them free. Something that never happened before. Okay, Heinz, be up yourself. Something that never happened before. This government must get credit for what they have done. Big up yourself, music. This government deserve the credit. Listen to me. The PMP going to come with all different type of things to distract us from the achievements of the government. Have you ever recognized that the PMP cannot criticize the government work? What they are doing is to criticize Andrew's personal life because they know that Andrew is outperforming as a government. The government cannot criticize, the opposition cannot criticize the government on crime because crime and violence is down 44%. They cannot criticize the government on unemployment because unemployment is at an all-time low, 3.3%. They cannot criticize the government on poverty because poverty is down, the lowest it has ever been, 8%. They can never criticize the government on being reckless in spending, or our debt to GDP is at an all-time low. You understand what I mean? It's at an all-time low. True music. You understand what I mean? God big up yourself. So look on these issues when you go to vote. Why the PMP cannot criticize it is because the government is doing a tremendous job. Tell me about the work that Andrew is doing. Don't tell me about Andrew's personal life. If you're going to tell me about Andrew's personal life, tell me about Mark Golden's personal life too. Because for me, Mark Golden is way more dishonest than Andrew Michael Wallace. And if you ask me who is more corrupt, I can tell you easily that Mark Golden is more corrupt than Andrew Michael Wallace without him in government. Because if you're in opposition and you are saying, I am credible, I am new, I am different, and I am going to bring sturdy leadership for all of us in the country, and you get the opportunity to show that you can lead from the front while you're in opposition and you do nothing about it, how we must trust you in government? Big up yourself. So many times the opportunities have present itself to Mark Golden to show for Mark Golden to show us that he's new and he's different, and he never take the opportunity to prove that to us. Look at the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation. How much billion, how much millions, I mean, you don't reach billion. How much million have been thief from the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation? To the point where we're hearing vice notes where money must go from, where money must not go, and where I take money from and whatever to give this and to give gang and dan and all of these things. And he never come out and say anything to us. He never do nothing about it. Look in the St. Catherine Municipal Corporation. Over 1 billion with a B, no uppercase B, no. Over $1 billion have been thief from the St. Catherine Municipal Corporation, led by the PMP. Mark Golden get the opportunity to do something about it, to tell Mr. Scott to step away and make Moke and the FID have it course. He never tell Andrew Swaby neither to take away himself. And it's the same thing with the St. and with the Hanover Municipal Corporation. It's the same thing with Westmoreland Municipal Corporation. It's the same thing in the St. Mary Municipal Corporation. And it's the same thing with the Mandeville Municipal Corporation. You understand what I mean? Yes, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. And Mark Golden did nothing about it. Nothing about it. So for him to condone it, you understand what I mean? And pretend that he's nothing. He's just corrupt like them. And he's no new. Him no new and him no different. Him no new and him no different. You understand what I mean? Guys, remember to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up, guys. Give me a thumbs up. He's not new and he's not different. He's the same old, the same old, the same old, the same old. You understand what I mean? Guys, Andrew Michael Holness have come to serve the Jamaican people and serve the Jamaican people with dignity and pride. In 2016, this government recognized that we have over 350 odd gangs in this country, right? And 90% of the gangs, of the violence that we are seeing in the society is coming from these gangs. You understand what I mean? And this government, sorry guys, and this government take on all these gangs, right? And today we are seeing a 75%, cut in these gangs. You understand what I mean? We wipe out 75% of them. 75%. This government and the security force have brought down some of the biggest name gangs in this country. And we have to give credit to Caesar. We have to give credit where credit is due. You understand what I mean? Andrew Michael Holness is doing a tremendous job. Doing a tremendous job. The man have built back Jamaica stronger than ever before. We talk about the 100-year disaster that Jamaica have faced. The pandemic. There is no government in the history of Jamaica have faced what the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness government have faced. The 100-year disaster. that he have managed to go through without a scratch. Said all. It said all. Remember, when COVID-19 hit Jamaica, the world predicted that Jamaica actually will get wiped out because Jamaica is not physically, financially strong to deal with a 100-year pandemic like COVID-19. They predicted that Jamaica economy going to collapse. They predicted that thousands of people going to die in Jamaica. But with the good leadership of the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Willis and his government, he shook the world. In COVID-19, our economy was growing. When some big economy was collapsing, when people was losing their job in the private sector, left, right, and center in other countries, Andrew Michael Willis and his government still keep everybody on working. Our dollar was stable. We have managed to pay off our debt same way in COVID-19. And we have less people died than many other countries. When other countries funeral parlor full and have containers outside with bodies on top of bodies, Jamaica was keeping their citizens safe. Jamaica Prime Minister Andrew Michael Willis is the best Prime Minister Jamaica ever had. And I just want to say to Mr. Holness today, I know that you might not watch this video, but if somebody brought this video to your attention, sir, I just want to say to you, thank you for being the person you are. The love that you have for the country, I admire it. The love that you have for the Jamaican people, I have admired. And you have been doing a tremendous job. You have been doing a tremendous job, and we appreciate you, sir. Also, Mr. Prime Minister, because you are doing a tremendous job for the Jamaican people and you put the country first, we are asking you, sir, to take your salary. Because Mark Gordon, the British citizen slave master, Swampy, who is not doing nothing, is getting $25 million. It's unfair to you to be doing so much for this country and you're just getting $9 million. It's unfair to you, Mr. Prime Minister. I know you're concerned, but you cannot make the PMP call you down from taking your salary, Mr. Prime Minister. We cannot pay you for what you have done for all of us, Mr. Prime Minister. We cannot pay you. You need to take your salary. You need to take your salary. We will never live to pay you for what you have done for this country. And even though the PMP trying to tear you down, I know that if they form government, they're going to talk about how good you are and what you have done for Jamaica. They're still going to talk about it too when they lose the election. They're still going to talk about it. How good you are and how good the Jamaica Labour Party is to Jamaica. It's just because of politics. Why they're saying certain things? Because they know that your government, Mr. Holness, is doing a tremendous job. I have never seen a government like this in the history of Jamaica. I have never read about a government like this in the history of Jamaica. Never. I know you, Mr. Prime Minister, choose Jamaica from ever since. I heard a lot of people, a lot of prime ministers, I should say, and a lot of politicians talk about how they love the poor and they love the country and love the people. You is the only person I have seen who put your money, your action where your mouth is. And I know you're going to work more harder than usual when you get the third term. I know. I know. What we need in this country is really somebody like you, Mr. Prime Minister, who is a visionary, who is a person who put Jamaica first and work hard to make Jamaica reach where it reached today. Jamaica for the 2 quarter grew 1.1%, 1.4%. And now the BIOJ saying that Jamaica this quarter going to grow by 3%. They are predicting. We can't turn back these gains now to give the PMP criminal organization a chance. We can't. We can't. Last night on the debate, we hear the PMP, Damian Crawford, about the tax and about the school bus system. We can't afford that, people. We can't afford that. We can't afford to go back where we are coming from. I say choose Jamaica and choose the Jamaica Labour Party led by the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness. Forget about the die-hearted in this general election. Forget about the die-hearted in this general election. And let us choose Jamaica. Let us choose Jamaica. Let us put Jamaica at the forefront of everything that we're doing. It's time for Jamaica. It's time for Jamaica. So many times we neglect Jamaica and we put our Tapanaris friends before. I'm not a pastor. I'm not a pastor, Henry. You know? So guys, I have somewhere to go to, You understand what I mean? Big rally in Shamshab Square um, um, tonight for the Jamaica Labour Party and mass meeting in Mandeville, Manchester, Central Manchester for the PNP. Guys, I'm going on the road now to do something, but I'm going to come back tonight on a live. So join me tonight. You know what I mean? Join me tonight, guys. On the live. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. And remember, guys, choose Jamaica. Choose the Jamaica Labour Party. Third term loading. So, guys, sooner or later, you know what I mean? Sooner or later. Me sorry, me have to go. You know understand what I mean? But me have something to do, guys. Just with me. All right? So take care, guys. Have a great dinner. And blessings, 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 blessing everybody. Blessings, blessings, guys.